The legend, the king of Freetown, the last King Denero. These are some of the titles you hear his fans screaming out. And him being in the spotlight, Kao Denero being in the spotlight, a lot of people feel like they know who he is, they know his temperament, they know who he hates, who he likes, and all that good stuff, right? And sure they do. We know he has 12 albums already released. We know about his tracks like Green Gold and Kenyatta. We also know about his recent tracks like I Am Sierra Leone and Accountability. But there's a lot more we don't know about him, so we're going to be diving into that today. Stay tuned. Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Celebrity Updates. Not really celebrity updates because we're going to be talking about Kao Denero's biography, but yeah, it's kind of celebrity updates. There'll be a little bit of updates in there. Recently, Kao Denero launched his website. I'm going to put the links to it, right? It's going to probably appear on the screen right now. And spread by these, we have this article released by this blog talking about his biography. And when I read through the article, there are a lot of things that I didn't know about Kao Denero. So I felt like I should share with you guys, Kao Denero fans. You probably want to know more about Kao Denero, and then I'm going to react to some of the things because some of them were pretty amazing. So basically it says Kao Denero, whose birth name is Amara Denise Tura, is a Sierra Leonean hip-hop icon. He was born in the airport town of Lungi, Port Luco district, northern Sierra Leone, to civil servant parents who had strong musical background. Kao grew up hearing his dad constantly play Congolese music, reggae, and mid-80s dance music like those of South African Yvonne Chaka Chaka and others was on heavy rotation in his household. Lucky Dube, Bob Marley, and the reggae group culture are all Kao Denero's early influence till he gradually got introduced to hip-hop music in the early 90s. Sierra Leone was flung into civil war, which created an unstable situation for the rising hip-hop star as he scrambled through Freetown hip-hop talent, showcasing events while dodging rebel bullets, striving for daily survival. Back then, he carved a name for himself as Sloop Cow, a moniker he gained from being a strong Snoop Dogg fan. After gradually escaping a brutal rebel war in his home country of Sierra Leone, coming to Europe as a refugee was the genesis of Kao Denero. His first album, The Black Leo for Life, was released at a time when hip-hop music was considered a white man's sound in Sierra Leone. Disappointments and setbacks never stopped the young MC from working. Countless projects followed, such as Stories from Freetown, King of Freetown, Freetown's Most Wanted, That New Beginning, The Blood Diamond Kid Story, Back to My Roots, and Now or Never, just to name a few of the classics from his diverse musical catalog. His sounds can be best described as a true hip-hop vibe laced with African instrumentation, which marks for a perfect blend known as Afrofusion. His lyrical content fused with street survival tales of everyday experience of the African youth, which brought him a cult-like following and the timeless Black Leo movement. With collaboration with Grammy-winning acts like Shabba Ranks, Ghana's Sarkodie, Nigerian's One Town, as well as Jamaica's dancehall guru Busy Signal, placed Kao Denero in a class by himself. Before the release of his recent album Kiss the Throne, he concluded a Europe and Australia promoter. One of the only African hip-hop acts that can gladly boast of filling his country's national stadium of 45,000 capacity on regular basis. So needless to say, because you probably watching this, if you're a Kao Denero fan, you're probably following his journey for a long period of time, and you know his career is pretty much impressive. Mindful of the fact that he came from this beginning, he came from a time when there was the civil war in Sierra Leone. He had to move to the USA as a refugee, but still, and also he's very vocal about some of the struggles he has faced. He's very vocal in every interview. He talks about these things like how people sabotage him. Like, I remember when I had to interview him, I was like stalking him throughout his Facebook page, and I came across like an article where he was talking about some of the tracks was facing as he wants to bring an international act, and the sound system will be sabotaged, where people will feel like they're not personally invested in this, and they just want to sabotage you because, well, they don't have any gain, so you can gain. So he has had a lot of trials, and he has faced a lot of backlash from his people. And sometimes, like, I remember when the first review video I did for him, and he shared on his page, and he wrote like, look at foreigners appreciating Sierra Leonean music, but we have people in my own country not appreciating my music. It just goes to show, like the saying goes, right? A prophet is never known in their own home. But although I see like a lot of Sierra Leoneans turning up for Kao Denero, but it seems it's a huge portion which doesn't turn up for Kao Denero. So Yeah, it's crazy. I think we've already spoken about this on one of the podcasts on this channel, where we're saying that Kao Denero, he knows that a lot of people are tuning into him now after all the diss tracks and after all the diss tracks and stuff, the back and forth diss tracks. So he's aware of this, and he's trying to introduce himself to these people. Like, don't feel like because you're knowing me today means I started rapping today. I've been here for years. I have 12 albums to show for it. He has mentioned the fact that he has been able to fill the national stadium. I mean, like, just the biggest celebrities in Cameroon have been able to fill like the stadium or stuff like that. Most of the times when people rent out the stadium for concerts, when you have like international acts coming to Cameroon, so you being a national artist filling the stadium in your country, which should be that way, is really pretty much amazing. Reading some of this stuff, like, most of them I knew, but some of them was like, okay, getting to know this stuff. The article said, "Come like following," like his fans are diehard fans, and it's because he sings their story, he sings their truth. And like the recent track Accountability, very highly timely. Like, all the crisis happening in Africa, and he sings a song like that. It's like speaking for the masses. A lot of people don't have the platform, a lot of people don't even have the gift to speak their truth, so you being able to speak for them is like a very, very huge favor. So it's not like they are not just doing you a favor by consuming your music, you're also doing them a favor by speaking for them. So it's really, really understandable why he has this called like following. He sings to what people can relate to. So yeah, I think that's really pretty cool. Writing about the Europe and Australia promoter and stuff like that, which I think that's cool too. That's cool. It's not one thing which I've gotten to know about Kao Denero is like, yeah, he has this Pan-African vision, so he does things like across Africa, but he doesn't just end at the African level. His vision, from what I understand, it might not be right, but his vision is like, I want to have a Pan-African movement to the world. Like, we want to go to the world as a joint force. This African strong names, let's get to the world as a joint force, because that's the way we can really measure up to the rest of the world. So yeah, so it's a great thing, not just ending the African scape. Like, a lot of artists do go internationally, and it's awesome. I remember one of his interviews, he mentioned like, if he just was just looking at the scope of Sierra Leone, he's satisfied, he made it, he's huge. But now he's looking at like this international scale. He doesn't want to just be a national champion, he wants to be an international champion, and that's what he's going for. And I feel like he really works with people. I don't know if he has a team or he just does things by himself, but whatever the case, the strategies he is putting forward is really impressive. Like launching his website, which has like his CV, everything he has done so far, things coming up, which is also a huge move. It's a great move. A lot of people have been introducing him, and a lot of people want to know more about him, and the name Kao Denero is trending now. So anyway, that's it. That's what I think, people. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification button. It's been Eta on Chakara TV. We are craziness with the strategy. Bye guys.